YouTube, what's going on? Happy Thursday night. This right here is a Konami Mitsubishi Galant GT. Pretty cool little car. I think it's a GT. It's a dope little ride. I like it. Love this kind of stuff. Love it. All right. I got some new stuff today, so let's start with the junk. It's already open. This is a Matchbox Jurassic Park 5-pack. Got this hideous thing. I have no idea what it is. Submarine? Yeah. And there's this, which has the little seats in there. I imagine they run from the dinosaurs in this. This will be a handy little stress-relieving fidget spinner for me. I'll take it to work. And then this ugly thing. I hate these fantasy vehicles from Matchbox. I just hate them. Just awful. Those wheels are alright, though. Not that it matters. I don't drill cars anymore. And there's this. This one's not terrible. Little armored car. A lot of potential here for a decent custom. It's really heavy. A lot of metal in this one by today's Matchbox standards. But, of course, the reason that I got the 5-pack was for this Mercedes G-Class. Which, obviously, I'd prefer it not to have the... Not to have all the Jurassic Park graphics and stuff, but it is what it is. It is still a Matchbox G-Wagon. And it's not a bad casting. If it didn't have the graphics, then and it didn't have the blue windows, then I think it would look okay. So, anyways, so that, well, that's not all of the, let me finish up the junk part of it here. I had to get this. Metal on metal. Rubber tires with tread. It's a really cool color. Like a metal flake gold. But I really kind of dig the picture on top. Thought that was kind of cool. That's really the reason I bought it. It does have headlight and taillight detail. So this is one of the very few pop culture cars that I have. Alright, now we're going to get into the better stuff. A couple of things that I found today. So we'll start with this. Johnny Lightning, Greatest Generation, World War II Allied Victory. This is a... It doesn't say what year, but it's a Dodge WC-54. It's limited to 3,200. And this thing is just killer, man. I love the spare tire. That's like the reason I bought it, is because of that recessed spare tire, which is a full-size rubber spare. You can take it off. This side has the accessories, which I kind of wish they were detailed. But there is a lot of detail on this truck. It has an opening hood. Military police. Taillight detail. Max speed 30 miles per hour. And then That rope on the bumper looks killer. So, a cool piece. Not really my type of thing, but I actually really like it for some reason. It's a little small for scale, but it's actually not that small. Just to give you like an idea of scale reference, here's a green light Dodge truck from around the same time frame. And then here's the Johnny. They're pretty close to the same size, other than the fact that this one has the monster suspension on it. But the actual trucks themselves are pretty darn close. So it is a pretty dope military police truck. I also got this one, and I had to hide too. They had the tank and the Jeep too. But these are all version A, which sucks because I want the dirty version, but this is the half track. Now this one, so the Dodge is limited to 3200. This one is only 2720. So they didn't make a whole bunch of these. So if you come across them, you might want to scoop them up. Now this one is interesting because of the tracks, which definitely don't. Well, I mean, that's just weird, man. The guns do not articulate at all. This one here is going to be a static display, because those tracks are not moving. Not moving even a little bit, and if I keep trying it, I'm going to tear them up. So, or I'm going to tear up my road. I already pulled a little bit of dust off. But let's take a look at the detail on this half track. So front axle is just the standard wheel and tire, same as the Dodge truck. Graphics on it are pretty sick. It's like a vintage World War II camo. And then it does have actual rubber tracks, which theoretically should move, and they actually do, but you have to get like just the right amount of oh wow. There we go. See, from these I can do it. It'll work, but anyways, I'm not going to be rolling it around. So let's take a look. So it's got the same olive color as the Dodge. Both of these have the round 2 production date of December 20th of last year. Here you have the cannons on top. I'm assuming those are some kind of artillery or anti-aircraft. Got the little jump seats there in the top. This one does not have an opening hood. It's an interesting casting. I never did get these from the first time Johnny put them out, and I think this is a set that I'd like to get. I think I'm going to try to get the whole set because they didn't make many of them, and they are really good quality, and they're really cool looking. And I don't have, in all my diecast collection, I have very little, if any, military stuff. Not that I want a bunch of military stuff, but if these brands would make some nice 1:64 scale military stuff, I would be open to adding that type of stuff into my collection. So these are a couple of really cool new additions. Not to be confused with the Dollar Tree tank, which actually is pretty cool for only being $1. This one does have articulating guns. I doubt that this is a licensed tank, and it's obviously not a rubber track. It just has the little wheels. I didn't get this for the tank, though. The reason I got this is because of this little tank. Well, it came with the tank and the storage tank, which this I'm going to paint and probably use it for the layout somehow, maybe for like a propane tank or something like that, and this is just a plastic mold. Now the tank is die cast, except for the gun turret is plastic, but the rest of the tank is die cast, except for the base. But this part of it is all die cast. And it actually doesn't look too bad with these other vehicles. It fits right in. It'll be interesting when I get the Johnny tank. It looked really small. It looked smaller than this one, so I don't know. We'll see. So that's it for the finds. Not a whole lot today, but I showed this in last night's video. This Toyota Tacoma off-road Baja truck, which might be billed as a Tundra. It says Tundra on it, but I'm pretty sure this is a Tacoma Baja truck. But the reason I'm showing it again is because I was looking at my Carney case and I saw this and realized, hey, they're the same livery. So I thought that was pretty cool to have a Hot Wheels 100% Tacoma and a Johnny Lightning Land Cruiser. And what else do we got? I think that's it. The last thing is going to be really nice Ford GT. Really nice Audi R8. Really nice Bugatti Veyron. And of course, a really nice Ferrari 599XX. Take a few pictures of some of the premium exotics that I've got. So if you're on Instagram, those will be up for your viewing pleasure later today. And then that's going to wrap up my video. So pretty boring video, but it's under 15 minutes. So we'll see how tomorrow night goes. I'm going to go to the local meet and I'm going to sell some stuff, and hopefully I will pick up some stuff. And yeah, we'll see how that goes. So thanks everybody. You all have a good Friday. Don't work too hard. Happy hunting. And I will holler at the next video.